Can I have a show of hands? How many of you guys have heard of Michael Phelps? Yes? Alright, can I have a show of hands? How many of you heard of Cullen Jones? Alright. Just a little background info. Cullen Jones is on Michael Phelps' 4x1 gold medal relay that set the world record. He's also a black swimmer, and that's exactly what I'm talking about today is swimmers in the black community. I just thought I'd talk about this because uh, black swimmers are on the rise, and no one really knows about it because everyone thinks that it's just pretty much a white dominant sport. But actually, there's a bunch of black athletes who had success in the Olympics. These are 6 athletes who have gone on to swim at the Olympics and are African American and have actually won a gold, silver, or bronze medal. I'd like to dispel the myth that black people can't swim because, well, actually, technically, you're kind of right. Studies have shown that they took a study where they took a poll and 60% of black children can't swim compared to only 31% of white children. Uh, this actually this actually stems back to parents. It's in the genetics. Like if, say, a parent doesn't have good swimming capabilities, if they pass on to their child also won't actually have good swimming capabilities. And also, if a parent doesn't feel that swimming is necessary for their child, if they think it's dangerous, they're not going to allow to let their children swim at such a young age, which will take them longer to develop to the whole swimming thing, which will generally in the long run not give strong capabilities. Actually, there's also somewhat of a racial history to this. Pool segregation, as you know, segregation back in the 50s, 60s, and 70s kept women actually being allowed to attend swimming pools, which, as you can pretty much think, is if you don't swim in a pool, you're not going to be able to learn how to swim. And at one point, whites actually had black people believe that their bodies didn't allow them to swim. Like it's called an innate deficit of buoyancy, which actually means that your body, like they pretty much made us believe that you can't swim, like your body's not capable enough to swim. And actually, to this day, some blacks actually still believe that. Some people in some communities feel that they don't have the ability to swim. And this actually stems to the Hispanic community too. The only one thing that did surprise me was they took another poll in black communities and they found that black people don't actually think this is a white dominant sport. They actually don't think that swimming is for white people only. And that the only thing is that black kids feel pressured. If their friends say, "All right, go ahead swim," then you're not cool. Swimming's not cool. Like you gotta like play basketball, play football. That's what we do. Then they're not gonna swim, which keeps a lot of them away from swimming. I just wanted to bring up a couple of the previous names I'd mentioned to show you that there actually is success in the African American community in the Olympics. Emmett Forgetter was the Dutch Sportsman of the Year in 1974. She won 2 bronze medals at the 76 Olympics, and she was actually the first black athlete to swim and medal at the Olympics. Malia Matella, she actually swam for the French national team. She won a silver at the '04 Olympics, and her claim to fame was she actually swam 5 events at those Olympics. 5 events for one swimmer is actually a lot because you have training enough for one event is hard enough, but training for 5 events is actually a feat in its own. Michael Phelps did 8, so 5 to 8, and you can see how hard that actually is for swimmers. Maritza Correa, she actually had a very successful college career. She was an 11-time NCAA champion, and she was named to the All-American team 27 times. She also won a silver medal at the '04 Olympics in the 4x1 relay, and she actually dated Cullen Jones for a while, and you'll find out who he is. Here he is. He is probably the most famous out of all the black athletes who have swam. He was a 4-time ACC champion, 2006 NCAA champion. But what actually got his face on the map was in 2006, he was the fastest swimmer in the world in the 50 free, which is actually, if you're the fastest swimmer in the world in any event, you're going to get some publicity. The fact that he was African American really actually started things up, started getting things going. People started acknowledging the fact that black athletes do have a name in swimming. He was also on, as I said, that 4x1 relay. If anyone saw the Olympics, it was the race where against the French national team where they were talking crap on the American team, saying they were going to destroy him. Jason Lezak, guy to the far right, actually came back and started the fastest 100 free split time, and they also broke the world record. And that's also what got his name on the map. That he made this relay, and he also was on the breaking world record. So they broke the world record. I'd like to talk about Colin Jones a little more because he actually has started. He's a motivational speaker who speaks around the country to black schools about starting swimming. He talks about diversity, African issues, and overcoming adversity. He works with the Make a Splash Foundation, which specializes in teaching young black children to swim. And he also has a dedication to minority swimmers. He swam in North Carolina, but he goes all around the world to talk to young black athletes and tell them that swimming's really not a problem because, I mean, anyone can do it. If he made it to the Olympics and broke the world record, then it's possible for anybody. And actually, that more and more young black swimmers have started to swim. I actually heard of him a while ago when he was in college, and that was about maybe 6 years ago, not even. And I was also a swimmer, and I had the decision to either stop swimming, focus on basketball, and he was actually one of the reasons why I actually continued swimming, and I'm still swimming to this day, and will continue to swim. Just one quote that I thought was good for this is from Pee-wee Street, who was also an Olympic, well, not an Olympic swimmer, but also went to the Olympics in alpine skiing. When someone tells me there's only one way to do things, it always lights a fire under my butt. My instant reaction is, I'm going to prove you wrong. And I feel like this is very strong for this because Colin Jones pretty much is the face of this, and he's the modern day publicist for black swimmers, and he's very inspirational, and he's pretty much an inspiration to me, and that's the reason why I'm still swimming today.